Hi, welcome to Morning Market Call. I'm Jeff Butler, and today I have Justin King. Justin is the CEO of Tilapiana, brand new startup, fresh out of BYU. He's also a second-year MBA here at BYU, and we're so pleased to have you on the show.
Thanks, Jeff. It's great to be here.
You bet. So, Justin, word around campus is you haven't been focusing on school very much lately. What's up? What's going on? What's exciting?
You know, it's true. It's hard to focus on school when you're having as much fun as we've been having.
Yeah.
So for the past 7 or 8 months, Andrew Stewart, myself, and Janice Kirk, we've been working on a new startup that we're hoping to launch in Africa this summer around village-level fish farming. Going out and working with village entrepreneurs to set up village-level fish farms as a way to provide for themselves and also to increase their income.
Cool.
So,
awesome. So, why did you pick fish farming? What about it was appealing enough to actually want to start a business there?
You know, so there's kind of a fishy situation going on right now in the seafood industry. So over the past several years, seafood has just kind of exploded. It's being consumed more and more, especially in the developing world. It's the primary source of protein for a lot of people. The problem is, over the past decade, due to unsustainable marine fishing practices and whatnot, total fish production is actually on the decline. So you've got demand is going up, production is on the decline. So there's got to be some way to solve that.
Right. So
the only way that can be solved is through what is known as aquaculture or fish farming.
Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, you were over in Africa recently, working on things related to the business. What exactly were you doing there? Can you tell us a little bit about some of your adventures there?
Sure. So Andrew and I had the opportunity to go back over to Ghana in January, and we spent 2 weeks there. We felt like if we're going to do this full-time after graduation, we've got to get over and get it going now so that come graduation time, we're already well into it.
Yeah.
So we spent 2 weeks over there meeting with government officials, other commercial fish farmers, universities, and just other industry experts in order to really get the business going, develop relationships, and get some key traction. Another thing that we had the opportunity to do while we were there that was kind of cool is we spent a day out along one of the large lakes just visiting with some of these traditional fishing villages. So these are the villages that you always see in National Geographic where they're going out in their wooden canoes and they're throwing the nets out in the river and trying to pull in the fish that they had. And we had the opportunity to try our hand at throwing the nets out. And we didn't catch anything, but it was a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah, I imagine there is a certain skill and there's some tricks of the trade that the beginner's luck might not compensate
for.
And
I definitely wasn't able to master it. So.
Awesome. So it sounds like you guys have had some considerable traction, especially for the amount of time you spent over there, the amount of understanding of the industry and what things are like. Tell us a little about the traction that you've had and some of the successes.
So we've actually had quite a bit of traction. It's been pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
We're semifinalists or finalists in 6 or 7 different national and international business plan competitions around the country. So people really like the idea. In February, we spent a week up in Seattle for a week-long competition. Participants from 24 different countries from around the world. It was phenomenal. Learned a lot and have been able to develop a lot of great contacts. And so
that's awesome. I can't believe that you guys have done all that and managed to stay in school and all.
As we mentioned, the school part's kind of taken a backseat, but as long as I pass, I guess.
Exactly. So what are your next steps? What's on the horizon?
So we've got a couple more business plan competitions that we're running through over the next month or so. We're also in the process of fundraising for our pilot, which we'll launch in Ghana this summer. And as soon as we graduate, the plan is to go over and formally launch the business in Ghana. So
awesome! That's so exciting. I can't believe you guys are making this come true, and I wish all the best of luck to you guys.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'd like to see you next time on Morning Market Call.
Morning Market Call is brought to you by the Marriott School of Management in cooperation with the Brigham Young University Department of Communications. MMC is made possible by generous donations from Larry Tasjan and Gary Williams. This show was produced by Jeff Butler, David Wood, and Doug Mumford, with line producing by Beth Grimmett. For more information, please follow us on Twitter and Facebook.